Sometimes I believe that we've tried to over-spiritualize the Bible. We've tried to make it such a holy book that it seems like a wholly other document, filled with stories of people that we have no connection to, filled with experiences that we can't even imagine to be true. And we try to prove these historical experiences of the Bible to our young people. And there seems to be this disconnect. And so what I would find extremely helpful is, yes, the Bible is a spiritual book. It was written by spiritual people who were doing their best to put word and language around their experiences of God, their hopes of this holy other, this God, in their lives as they moved from wilderness into a promised land. And then again with the words of Jesus and the stories of Jesus that we have in the narratives of the Gospels. And again with Paul, there's such spiritualization of those words that in itself creates a distance, a disconnect. And quite honestly, the way that I like to help young people engage the Scriptures is to put them in the place of a character in the Scripture. Ask them to relive the story. Ask them to enter into, for instance, the woman at the well, and to sit at the well with Jesus and the woman, taking in the emotion of that conversation, helping them to consider that Jesus shows up with a physical thirst and the woman shows up with a physical thirst. They both came with a shared humanity, and the learning or the teaching of the Scriptures take on a whole new shape when a young person can put themselves into that story. When the Scriptures are no longer a book of proof text of what you should and shouldn't do, but rather is a living story, a story of God, but also a story of them and how they enter into the story of God. Seems like kids are really drawn to stories where they get to be a part of it, where they're one of the actual characters even. And so that's one of the ways that I would lead them into spending time with the Scriptures.